So I know what you're wondering. What in the world is a Freybug? There's very little information on it, and it falls into a cryptid classification as a black dog, and it roams countrysides in England, terrorizing those on the streets or roads in rural areas. But there's really only one account of it from Lawrence Saunders in a letter to his wife in 1555. And that's really, there's very little after that about it. So it's just a variant of the black dog stories you might hear about very large animal, wolf-like, and there were a few illustrations I found online, a few references of what it might look like, and I don't know where it comes from, but it apparently is got fire coming from its mouth with the few reference illustrations that other people have done. That seems to be some sort of artistic license. But these black dog entities tend to be derived from some sort of supernatural demonic entity, and they all stem from English folklore. And black dogs tend to have glowing red or yellow eyes, and that's about it. Some sort of hellhound set loose upon the countryside. They are generally regarded as, because they're hanging out with demons, they tend to be regarded as sinister and up to no good. Of course, for every evil out there, there is a good, and there have been some recorded cases of them behaving as a guard dog or looking out for danger. But yeah, on the whole, if you see a black dog, be cautious. Keep an eye out. They tend to be the harbinger of doom. But that seems to only be in England as well. Any research into black dogs or the Freybug, it's all pretty heavily British based. In the United States, we do have a cryptid known as the Dogman, or the Beast of Bray Road, where there have been these humanoid half man, half dog sightings. I'm not exactly sure why that just doesn't become a werewolf, but apparently he's more dog than wolf. So there are creatures that are out there in the night. So be cautious. And while you could say that there aren't any recorded cases of them coming after you, maybe there just aren't that many survivors. Something to think about. But this drawing I tried to do, because it's a wild animal, I tried to do this illustration with a dip pen, try to scratch in some lines and marks, but at the same time trying to avoid using any kind of splatter that I've been using the last couple of days. So just trying to change it up, try to be super loose with these hash marks and just try to block in that darkness of the mouth and the scraggliness of a wild animal's hair. And I think it came out pretty well. It's nice to loosen up and just build out that form. I'm sure with most dogs, all dogs, their behavior and temperament, well, possibly slightly genetic, is also heavily influenced by their keeper. So perhaps these black dogs, Freybugs, are a victim of their owners, and they have very little control over who or what they are. With this video, I left in the background noise. It's sped up so you can't understand really what's going on, but you might hear some yelling or screaming, or just know that it's for effect, and none of it's real. And most of it is just children playing upstairs. But if you are curious, the movie that was on in the background is called The Vampire Happening. It's on Amazon Prime. It's Very odd. And not probably for children. 1970s Italian vampire movie. But it's all for the spirit of Halloween and October and Chancetober. So I hope you enjoyed this. Tell your friends, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, have a good day. Goodbye.